Welcome to No Rush Now. I'm Dee. This is a podcast for sleep, for rest, for those moments when you need the world to slow down just a little. Each episode is a gentle story, told slowly, with nowhere urgent to go and nothing dramatic to resolve. Just quiet moments from everyday life, here in Australia, woven with memories of India. As we move through each story together, you'll experience effortless mindfulness. If you find yourself noticing your own breath, or feeling your shoulders relax, or drifting into sleep halfway through, perfect. This is just a gentle place to land at the end of your day. So, find a comfortable position. Let yourself settle, and let's wind down together. There's no rush now. Tonight, we're spending a Sunday afternoon at the local park. We'll wander along the river, watch families at barbecues, notice the lorikeets in the trees. We'll see dogs playing, cyclists passing, children learning to ride bikes. Just the gentle rhythm of a park on a Sunday. This is a quiet story with no surprises. Just the simple pleasure of an afternoon outdoors and the slow walk home as the day softens. Let's begin. It's Sunday afternoon, and I decide to walk to the park. Not for any particular reason, just because the weather is nice and I've been inside most of the day. I slip on my shoes, the comfortable ones, grab my keys, and head out. No bag today, no plan, just a walk. The park is only 10 minutes away, through my neighborhood and down to where the river curves. I can hear it before I see it. That particular Sunday afternoon sound. Voices, laughter, distant thump of a ball. I walk slowly. No rush, feeling pavement under my feet. The air is warm but not hot. That perfect late afternoon temperature when the worst of the day's heat has passed. A gentle breeze moves through the trees, rustling the leaves. As I get closer, I start to smell it. Barbecue. That unmistakable scent of sausages cooking, onions, smoke. It makes me smile. Very Australian. This Sunday ritual of cooking outdoors. I enter the park through the main path, the one lined with she-oak trees. Their thin needle-like leaves making a soft whispering sound in the breeze. The path curves down toward the river, and the park opens up before me. There are families scattered across the grass, picnic blankets, esky coolers, children running in that particular way children run when they have space, arms out, no destination, just running for the joy of it. I can see the barbecue shelters, those covered concrete areas with the free electric barbecues. There are 3 families using them today. At the nearest one, a man is turning sausages with metal tongs, the sausages splitting slightly, juice dripping onto the hot plate with a sizzle. A woman is slicing a tomato on the picnic table, slow, careful cuts. 2 children are playing on the grass nearby, throwing a frisbee that neither of them can catch very well. I pause, just watching for a moment. The man says something and the woman laughs. Simple. Easy. Sunday. I breathe in, smelling the cooking, the grass, the river. I breathe out, feeling my shoulders drop, settling into the pace of the park. I continue walking along the main path. To my left, the river moves slowly, olive green in this light, the surface catching the sun in bright patches. A few ducks paddle near the edge, upending themselves to feed, their tail feathers pointing skyward, webbed feet visible. Above me, sudden movement, a flash of color. I look up and there they are. Rainbow lorikeets, a whole group of them, maybe 20 or more, moving through the canopy. Their colors are almost too bright to be real. Electric blue heads, green wings, red and yellow chests. They're loud, screeching and chattering. That high-pitched noise that sounds both joyful and chaotic. I stop walking, tilting my head back, watching them. They move from tree to tree, feeding on something, blossoms maybe. One hangs upside down from a thin branch, completely unbothered by gravity, reaching for a flower. Another squabbles with its neighbor, a brief flurry of wings and noise, then settles again. I stand there, neck craned, just watching. The way they move, the noise, the impossible brightness of them against the green leaves and blue sky. I breathe, slow and steady, my head tilted back, just being here with these loud, beautiful birds. After a while, they move on, a wave of color and sound flowing to the next tree, and then the next, until I can only hear them in the distance. I lower my head, feeling a slight stretch in my neck, and keep walking. The path curves around toward the dog park, a large fenced area with two sections, one for small dogs, one for big dogs. I can see several dogs in the large section, and I slow down, watching. There's a golden retriever, shaggy and enthusiastic, carrying a tennis ball that's seen better days. The ball is grey with wear and completely soaked. The dog drops it at the feet of a man in shorts and a faded t-shirt, then immediately picks it up again before the man can reach it. The man laughs, tries again. Same result. It's clearly a game they've played many times. In the corner, two Labradors are playing. One chocolate, one black. They're gentle with each other, play bowing, chasing in wide circles, mouths open in what looks like smiling. Their owners stand nearby, chatting, occasionally glancing over, completely relaxed. Near the fence, something small and tan is making a lot of noise. A chihuahua. Tiny, but absolutely furious about something. It's barking at a much larger dog, some kind of mixed breed, who is completely ignoring it. The chihuahua's owner, a woman in activewear, is trying to distract it with treats. But the little dog is committed to its outrage. I smile, watching this tiny dog with such enormous feelings. There's a beagle rolling in the grass, twisting and wiggling, clearly delighted. A border collie waiting alertly by the gate, ready to leave, focused entirely on its person, a fluffy white something. Poodle maybe, being sniffed by a curious staffy. I watch them all, the different personalities, the different energies. Some playing, some resting, some just existing in the space. There's something peaceful about it. This dog park on a Sunday. Everyone just being. I breathe in, noticing the smell of grass and dog and sun-warmed earth. I breathe out, feeling my body relaxed, my face soft. I continue on the path, leaving the dog park behind. Ahead of me, movement catches my eye. Bin chickens. 3 of them. Those ibis birds with their curved beaks and slightly prehistoric look, stabbing at the grass near a rubbish bin. They're so common here, so ordinary, but I watch them anyway. The way they walk, that deliberate stalk, head bobbing slightly. One finds something, quickly gulps it down. The others don't seem to notice or care. I look up at the tree above the bin, a large eucalyptus, and notice holes in the trunk, dark hollows where branches have fallen away or rotted. I stop. Looking closer. There. Just visible in one of the holes. A small face. Feathers. Some kind of parrot. Maybe a rosella, tucked into the hollow. A nest. Probably. The bird watches me watching it. Very still. Dark eye visible. I stand there, looking up, noticing the way the bark peels in long strips. Grey and green. The way the leaves filter the light. A hidden life happening in the branches. I breathe, just looking, just noticing. A cyclist passes behind me, the whir of wheels on pavement, and I step aside, back to the edge of the path. The cyclist is serious. Proper gear, helmet, tight shorts, bent low over the handlebars. They're moving fast, focused, barely aware of the park around them. A minute later, another cyclist, then another. A small group, 3 of them, riding together, talking while they ride, moving slower, more casual. One points at something in the river. The others look. They all laugh. Then, much slower, wobbling slightly, a child on a bike, small, maybe 6 or 7, with a parent jogging alongside. Training wheels still on. The child is concentrating hard, tongue between teeth, gripping the handlebars tightly. The parent is encouraging. You're doing great. Keep going. That's it. They pass me, and I hear the child say, I'm tired, and the parent says, just to that tree, then we'll rest. I watch them go. This little wobbling journey, and I remember learning to ride. Different country, different park, but the same feeling, the same concentration, the same tired legs. The path opens up to a wider area, a flat grassy space that people use for games. Today there's a group playing some kind of cricket, informal, just friends, laughing when someone misses. A few people are doing yoga on mats, moving slowly through poses, very focused. 2 teenage boys are throwing a football, that spiral throw, back and forth, barely talking, just the rhythm of throw and catch. I keep walking, skirting the edge of the grass, and find a bench, not because I'm tired, just because it's there and the light is nice. I sit down, the wooden slats warm from the sun, and just stop. From here I can see most of the park, the families still at the barbecue, The dog park in the distance. The river moving slowly. People walking, sitting, playing, existing. I notice my breathing. How it's matched the pace of the park. Slow, easy, no effort. I notice my hands resting on my lap, relaxed. My jaw unclenched. My shoulders down. My whole body just here. A runner passes in front of me, breathing hard, focused, earbuds in. Then another, older, slower. No music, just running. Then a couple walking hand in hand, talking quietly. A woman pushing a pram. The baby asleep inside. The woman moving carefully, trying not to jostle. I watch it all. This flow of people. This Sunday afternoon rhythm. No one's in a hurry. Even the serious cyclist. They're choosing to be here. Choosing this path. This park. The lorikeets are back. Or maybe they never left. Screeching somewhere in the canopy. The barbecue smell has faded. Or maybe I've just gotten used to it. The breeze picks up slightly, cooling my skin, moving my hair. I close my eyes for just a moment, just feeling the warmth of the sun on my face, the solid bench beneath me, the sounds, birds, voices, the distant thump of the football, the smell of grass and eucalyptus and river. I breathe in, filling my lungs, holding for just a second. I breathe out, letting everything soften. When I open my eyes, the light has changed slightly. Still afternoon, but later afternoon. That golden quality creeping in. I think about my grandmother, how she used to take me to the park near her house in Mumbai. Different trees, different birds, different games being played, but the same feeling. This Sunday slowness, this simple being outside. I stand up slowly, my legs a little stiff from sitting, and stretch. Just a gentle reach upward, feeling my spine lengthen, then release. I start walking again, this time toward home. Back along the river path, past the dog park, where the dogs are different now. Some have left, new ones have arrived, but the energy is the same. Past the barbecue area, where one family is packing up, stacking containers into their esky, while another family has just arrived, claiming a table. The bin chickens are still there, eternal, always hopeful. I look up one more time at the tree, the nests. But I can't see the bird now, just the hollow, dark and secret. The lorikeets call from somewhere, distant now, moving on to the next park, the next tree, the next moment. I walk home slowly, feeling the slight tiredness in my legs, the good tiredness of having been outside, having walked, having seen. My skin smells like sun and air. My lungs feel full of fresh oxygen. As I turn onto my street, I can hear someone cooking dinner, garlic and ginger, maybe a stir fry. A neighbor is watering their garden. The hiss of the hose. A car pulls into a driveway. Doors opening. Voices. Shopping bags rustling. Sunday evening settling in. I get home and kick off my shoes at the door, feeling the cool floor under my feet. I fill a glass with water, cold from the tap, and drink it standing at the sink, feeling it travel down, cool and clean. I think about the park, the lorikeets, the wobbling child on the bike, the patient dogs, the families at their barbecues. All those people choosing to be outside, choosing Sunday afternoon, choosing this simple thing. I sit down at the table, the same table where I sit every day, but somehow it feels different now. Softer, warmer, like I've brought some of the park home with me. I finish my water, set the glass down gently, and just sit for a moment. Outside, the gallows are starting their evening chatter, that soft screeching sound that marks the day's end. Inside, I'm still, quiet, full of the beautiful afternoon. There's no rush. There's no rush at all.